Okay, what we're going to have a look at here is the file structure of a module for Jamroom 5. We're in our IDE and we're looking at the JR blog module. It has an IMG folder, it stores all your images, a language folder that stores all the language files, and a templates folder that stores all the templates. A change log, an icon, include, index. These are all very common to files and all have a specific purpose. The license, this is a file that'll get added when you export your module from your development system and upload it to the marketplace, so you don't need to create that. Profile, quota, and schema are all very common to in fact they've all got specific purposes when you're building modules. The image folder, any images that get put in here correspond to the profile. Let's have a look at it. Profile blog. So this tab, this images tab on the module. So the blog module images tab will display the two images that are in the images folder for the blog. There they are there. And by using that folder, that specific folder, you allow the admin to be able to overwrite that folder with an image that they want to use instead of it. So they don't need to make any changes to the module. They can just upload a custom image by them direct from the admin panel. Language. All of these language strings here are coming in from your module from that language file there. So initially when they get uploaded with your module and installed into the system, they get stored in the database, and then that allows the admin to overwrite them from here, from the language tab on the module. Templates. If we have a look here, these are very common templates here. Specifically, this these ones: index, item action, item details, item index, item list, item search. RSS feed, not so common. Index will be the this particular location here. Item index will be that same initial view on the user's profile. Item detail will be the full fleshed out blog, in this case because it's a blog. Item action will be how the blog displays in the actions feed. So if we go there, go have a look at my actions feed now. Probably not much in there. If I'd created any blogs, how they display in this timeline is the actions one. Item list, if there's a list of we'll have a look on jamroom.net. A list of things like here, how they display in the list. Actually, we'll have a look here and see that slash. There we go. That's each of these individual. That bit there is the default view, which is provided by the this item list and item search. How they look in these search results. The naming convention is important for those specific locations, and after that you can name any templates you want to specifically call from views in your module. But the templates is where all your templates go into. In changelog is any changes that have taken place. If we look in the include file, the first function in the include file will be the meta information, what it's called, the URL it wants to take control of, its version number, and that version number will be back in the change logs, what's changed between the updates of this module. The icon will be the icon that displays in the admin control panel for all of the modules. Down here, There's the image module. The very minimum that you're going to want in a module is an include file. The include file's got two specific functions that are important: your module name meta and your module name init. And even if your module doesn't register anything, just return true, and then the system will know that your module exists. The index.php file isn't important if your module doesn't have any forward-facing views, like the mailer module. Probably it doesn't have an index.php file because it doesn't have any forward-facing views for the user to see. But if your module does have any views, like a blog create, we'll just minimize these, blog create, blog update, blog delete, and blog feed, if it's got forward-facing views like that, then it's going to have an index.php file. License gets attached when it gets uploaded to the marketplace, so you won't need to you don't need to create this file. Profile.php is anything that appears out on the user's profile. So Jamroom.net's a good one for this. Let's go and have a look at the Jamroom network, and that's this part here. Profile. The blog profile, how it displays on the profile, is covered by this profile.php file. So we've got a default view, and only a default view in this particular case, but there might possibly have been a blog / something, in which case if you wanted to take control of this particular URL, blog and then something else, that would be a function that goes underneath here, profile blog space something, and that would allow you to create a function that takes control of that URL. Quota. The quota system is in here, is this tab here, quota config. Any quota settings that you want to define, this one's got allowed HTML tags by quota, you would put into the quota.php file. So the page creator allows people to either have the pages on their profile or not have their pages on their profile, depending on which quota they're involved in. And the admin can set up quotas for whatever types of groups they like, and then either give them access to the page creator or not give them access to the page creator, and other features defined by the module. Okay, so that's controlled by the quota. Schema. This is a really interesting one. You'd put all your normal MySQL table definitions into this function here, but there's this particular one which is a bit, we'll look at one which has got a few. Where's a schema? Follower, schema, no, it's just got one too. Image, profile, schema, there we go. Profile schema has got standard MySQL creation definitions for 3 rows there in the profile quota table, another table here called quota settings, another table here called quota value, and also this one line at the top. And what that is we'll go back and have a look at the blog one because it's cleaner. Schema. This one line here, create data store. A data store is a special kind of system to store data. It's a key value storage system inside MySQL that we're going to have a look at in the whole video by itself. It's an important one and quite interesting. So that's the structure of a Jamroom module. It's a folder for each module inside the module section. So we've got actions module, blog module, core. Jamroom core is a module of Jamroom itself, follower, images, and any module that you create is going to go in here with your prefix, whatever that is, XX, AB, BS. You define a prefix for yourself as a module developer, and then the name of the module. There we can see XX, hello world. It's not defined by anyone. JR is for the Jamroom network, and there's a few other ones out there. Skins also have a similar structure where they have skin, then the name of the skin underneath that. But module, skins are the two folders that you're going to be developing in.